Hey familia, Miranda here, and today I have a pretty exciting haul to share with you guys. So I recently went to my local library and they had a huge sale going on, which they do this about like twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall. I missed out last time, but I was finally able to go this time around, and I'm so glad that I did because I found some pretty cool stuff that I'm really excited about to share with you guys. So I did score a couple of 4Ks, lots of Blu-rays, and I do have a stack of DVDs as well. When it comes to library titles, I do stay away from the ones that have stickers on them just because I'm not trying to go through the hassle of trying to get them off the artwork and stuff. And actually here at my local libraries, they're not even stickers. They're literally like the barcode and like library information is literally like printed on to the artwork, and it's in the most bizarre places, like over the title, over faces and all of that. So I stay away from those, you guys. So I'm very happy with everything that I picked up. Definitely hit up those library sales, you guys, because they have some good deals. Everything that I got today was between like $1 to $5. Fortunately, mine doesn't have the whole, 25-cent, 50-cent amazing finds that some people be finding at their libraries. But nonetheless, I thought they were some pretty good deals, and I'm very happy with everything that I picked up. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the majority of the things that I did pick up, they're pretty much all new to the collection. I only have a few upgrades, and actually the two 4Ks that I got are both upgrades. So I did go ahead and pick up The Revenant. Amazing performance from Leo, and it's just a really awesome film. That freaking bear scene is insane, one of the best scenes in this film. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one, and I highly recommend this if you have not seen it. And then this one, I just decided to go ahead and upgrade because it was there. And I do have the Blu-ray of this, but I still haven't watched it. But like I said, it's a 4K. It was there. I think I literally picked up the only two 4Ks that they had there. And so this is 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I've heard great things about this one, just haven't gotten around to watching it, but excited to have this now on 4K. So moving on to the Blu-rays, I did go ahead and pick up Munich. I have not seen this one, but I've always like seen it everywhere, and so I just finally decided to go ahead and pick it up. I know it's probably worth watching, so I went ahead and got that. This next one is a more newer title. I forget if this came out like 2020 or 2021, but you have Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland in Chaos Walking. I know this didn't get the greatest of reviews, but it was there. I thought I would go ahead and check it out. And then this one is an upgrade from DVD. I haven't seen this one yet. I know I need to, you guys. I know everybody raves about this film. We got Jim Carrey in The Truman Show. So this next title I know is probably not going to be great, but for Tyrese and John Malkovich, I just had to go ahead and get it. And it's this film called Rogue Hostage. I've never even heard of it, but yeah, for the two of them, I thought I would go ahead and check it out. Then I did get Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. I know this one was showing up at Dollar Tree recently. Fortunately, not in my area, so I went ahead and got it because it's one that I was wanting to get. The next couple that I actually have here, I was very surprised because I had only known that these were on DVD, at least, like through Amazon. They were only showing up on DVD. I could not find the Blu-ray through Amazon or anything like that. So I'm pretty happy. These are both films that I just literally watched the trailers for like maybe a few weeks ago, and I added them to my list, you guys, and yeah, I'm very excited to have these. So the first one is A Call to Spy, and it is inspired by true events, and obviously it's about women spy, because obviously like back in the day, spies were known to be men, and so that was kind of obvious, so they wanted to, kind of switch it up, and people wouldn't expect a woman to be a spy. So this one really caught my interest. Seems like a pretty interesting story, so looking forward to checking that one out. And then this one here too, we have Boy Erased. This one really caught my interest. Sounded like a pretty good story, so I wanted to go ahead and check this one out. So moving along, I did pick up Toy Story of Terror. I really don't know anything about this, but it's Toy Story. I thought I would go ahead and pick it up. I know I haven't seen it. The running time is only like 22 minutes long, so super short, but I'm not sure if that's just for the Toy Story of Terror or if it's including the additional like 3 short cartoons that are on this, because you do have Toy Story Toons, Small Fry, Hawaiian Vacation, and Party Source Rex. So I don't know if the 22 minutes is between Toy Story of Terror and the 3 episodes or what, but I went ahead and got it. Then I did go ahead and pick up Whitney. I thought this would be a cool little kind of like documentary to check out because who doesn't love them some Whitney Houston. I really thought this was a super cool find. I've been wanting to check this one out for some time. Got Steve McQueen in The Towering Inferno. This one is from 1974. So I was very, very happy to find this one. And then I don't have any of these in my collection. I know there's several out there, but I figured, hey, I'll go ahead and start with one and maybe down the road I'll collect some more. But we have the short films collection, Disney. I don't know exactly what, I don't know if these go by like, you know, version or series or whatever. But yeah, I went ahead and got this. You get 12 different episodes on here, short films. So I thought that was pretty cool. This one too, I've been wanting to check out for a while, and that is Force of Nature. Great cast in this one. I've heard good things about this. This next one is an upgrade, When the Bow Breaks. So this film was actually a pretty decent thriller. These two are a couple. They can't have kids, so they get her as a surrogate. And it's just a crazy, crazy kind of story of like obsession and whatnot. And so yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So if you're into like a good thrill, this is a good one. This next one I wanted to check out because I do enjoy me some Finn Wolfhard. And so I've just had this on my radar for a bit, and it's The Turning. Next up, we have this film here called While We're Young. This one too is one that sparked my interest. It's been on my radar for a bit. You have a great cast in it, and so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. This next one I've heard excellent things about, and that is Leave No Trace. And it also has, what's her name? Thomasin McKenzie, the one who was recently in Last Night in Soho. I really enjoy her a lot, you guys. So I'm very curious to see her performance in this because I have loved her in like everything that I've seen her in. So looking forward to that. And then we got Kurt Russell in Executive Decision. It's been forever since I've seen this one. I'd consider this a classic. So happy to have this one in the collection. I did pick up a black and white film from 1944, and it's this film called Laura. I know nothing about it, but hey, it was black and white, so I figured I would go ahead and add it to the collection because I don't have many black and white films. Next we have Sinister II. So I have the first one, thought I would go ahead and pick up the second. I hear it's not as great as the first, but you know, since I had the first, I definitely had to pick up the second one, so I will definitely be checking this one out. Next up, this is another upgrade that basically I haven't watched this yet, but because my buddy Platex2 recommended it, he's mentioned it several times on his channel, and I trust his recommendations, and so I went ahead and just upgraded Don't Think Twice. And then I did also pick up Death at a Funeral. I've seen this a time or two, thought it was pretty fun, pretty funny, so happy to add this one into the collection. Okay, so the next title I have, pretty excited to find this one. That is Respect, Story of Aretha Franklin. I had started streaming this. I don't remember if it was on Prime or Paramount Plus, and I barely even got through it. So I am looking forward to finishing up watching this one. This next one, actually, I had already gone through like all the Blu-ray section, but somebody, I guess, decided that they didn't want some films, and so they left just a stack there, and I found this in the stack that the people left behind. I really don't know much about this, but it has Kristen Stewart and Laura Dern, which is kind of the main reason why I wanted it, because I do enjoy the two of them, and it's based on the incredible true lie. It's J.T. Leroy. But basically, my understanding of this is that there's this writer and she wants to remain anonymous. And so this character that she's writing about, she pretends to be this character as like this celebrity and everything. So something along those lines kind of sounded interesting. So thought I would go ahead and check that one out. We got Michelle Pfeiffer in French Exit. This one too recently came to my attention, really caught my interest. So wanted to go ahead and check that one out. And then this one here, Tulip Fever. Recently found out about this one. I don't even know how I stumbled upon it. But you got Alicia Vikander and Judi Dench in this. So that's kind of why I wanted it. They actually had several copies of this one, which was interesting. But yeah, Tulip Fever. Went ahead and got that. Memoirs of a Geisha. Haven't seen this one in forever. Excited to add this one into the collection. The Night House. This is one that I've heard lots and lots of great things about. At one point, I know it was like super cheap on Amazon. And I totally passed at the time and was regretting it because the price for this one just like keeps going up and it just doesn't drop back down. So I was happy to find this one for a good price. Next we have Youth The excellent cast there. So yeah, this is one too I've heard some good things about. Wanted to go ahead and check it out. And then the last Blu-ray that I have, I wanted this one for Maggie Smith. It is based on a true story, and I just thought it was kind of a unique story. And it's called The Lady in the Van. And basically this lady, she parks in this person's driveway and lives in her van for 15 years, and it's her story. So yeah, it sounded interesting, and I love me some Maggie Smith. Like, who doesn't love them some Professor McGonagall? So I went ahead and got this film. All right, so moving along to the DVDs. Now, it would not be a successful trip if I didn't pick up a snapper. So I do have one to share with you. I've never even heard of this film, but the cover looks interesting, and the name of this film sounds interesting. And even just, I don't know, I looked into it and it just seemed like an interesting film. And it's called The Clan of the Cave Bear. So yeah, I don't know anything about it, but yeah, it looked pretty interesting. Then I did pick up Disney as the Kid. I know the only way you can get the Blu-ray of this is through Disney Movie Club, so I'm happy to have the DVD. So that's one I've been wanting to pick up for a while. I haven't seen it in forever. Next up, I picked up this horror film that looked kind of interesting. I don't really know anything about it, but it's called Bay Cove, and I do know that this goes for quite a bit of money, like for over 30 bucks on Amazon. So interesting. Again, I don't know if it's going to be any good, but we shall see. This next one, I was super excited to find. I just think it's a really cool find, and I don't know why nobody had scooped it up yet. But it's a double feature. And so I have the first of one of these films, and the other one I actually literally just ordered the Blu-ray from Deep Discount. Spoiler. But yeah, so it's the horror double feature of Ice Cream Man and Jack Frost 2. So I do have the first Jack Frost on DVD that a friend sent my way. And then this one, it has the Blu-ray that I just ordered. But I do say that I like this artwork better than what's on the Blu-ray. But I really enjoyed this film. I recently streamed it through Shudder, and yeah, it's a fun one, you guys. So I highly recommend Ice Cream Man for sure. But yeah, I'll have to check out the Jack Frost film soon. Then I did go ahead and pick up Pooh's Grand Adventure. Always looking to add more Pooh to the collection. And then this film here, I got mostly for Gerard Butler, and it's this film called Dear Frankie. And this one sounded very interesting. I don't know, it sounds kind of sweet in a way, but basically this mom, so her son, he doesn't know who his dad is, and so he kind of wants to know. And so the mom, what she does is she pretends to, I guess, be the dad. Like, she makes up this story that he's away at sea or something like that. And so she pretends to be the dad and writes these letters to the son and ends up hiring somebody to play the dad, to pretend to be the dad. But then she kind of gets more than what she bargained for. I guess, like, ends up falling in love with the guy. I don't know. So it sounds interesting, kind of sweet. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Dear Frankie. All right, next up, I was super stoked to find this. I have not seen this film probably since I was a little kid, and that is The Wind in the Willows. And the DVD alone goes for like 40 to 60 bucks through Amazon. And oh my goodness, I'm kind of regretting not picking this item up, but they had the complete first season of the TV show, and I had it in my bag, but when I was like going through everything and whatnot and just kind of taking, putting a couple titles back, I put that one back because honestly, I never watched the TV show. I only watched the movie. And so yeah, I'm now kind of regretting that I did not pick up that first season set, because that alone, the first season of Wind in the Willows, goes for like 75 bucks on Amazon. So pretty crazy price. I should have picked it up, but yeah, I didn't. So, but I'm at least happy to have the movie in my collection now. All right, I was happy to find this next title. Got Kevin Bacon and Death Sentence. So I recently found out about this one. It's funny because once I found out about it, I started seeing more people talk about this film. And yeah, I saw the trailer and stuff, and it looked really cool to me, and so I was just happy to find this. It does have a Blu-ray release, but it is a region B, unfortunately, as far as I know anyways. I don't know if there's an actual like US release or not, but yeah, I'm happy to at least have this on a DVD. Then we have some ScarJo in a Girl with a Pearl Earring. This one too, they had several copies there, and this one I do believe also has a Blu-ray, but again, region locked. But yeah, I mean, always looking to add more ScarJo to the collection. We got some young Angelina in Foxfire. This one's actually, it looks like from 1996. This one I'm not sure if it has a Blu-ray or not. I know there's like several films out there called Foxfire. I don't know if any of them are like remakes or if they have to do like the same thing. I don't know, but I wanted this one for Angelina. Never heard of it, never seen it, so looking forward to checking that one out. Then we have another Disney film here, and that is Blackbeard's Ghost. This is another one too. The Blu-ray you can only get through Disney Movie Insiders, not Insiders, but Disney Movie Club. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool find. Now, this film right here, it's not as great as the first one, but, you know, I wanted to have it in the collection, and that is The Secret of Nim 2. I love the first one. I grew up on that one. I've seen this, I think, maybe once or twice, so just happy to add it to the collection. This next one is actually two movies, and one I did have already on DVD, but I kind of needed a new copy because we just watched it so much and it just wasn't in the greatest condition. The other one I did not have. So it comes in this little slipcase here. You have the Buddy Holly story and La Bamba. So I did have La Bamba, so happy to kind of have a nicer copy. But I have not seen the Buddy Holly story. And it does come in the little thin cases, which I'm okay with since it is like part of this little set in this little slipcase. So I thought that this was actually a pretty cool find. Next is this film called Bootman. I've never heard of this, but you got Adam Garcia and Sam Worthington, and what really sold me was foot stomping fun. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and check that one out for sure. Then I did go ahead and pick up this one for the Christmas collection. We got a Flintstones Christmas Carol. Not sure if I've ever seen this one or not. Maybe, but yeah, for Christmas time, why not? And then finally, I did come across a copy of Dr. Doolittle 3. This was the only one that I was needing, and this one is actually still factory sealed. Comes with the slipcase, which is nice. So happy to finally complete my Dr. Doolittle movies. And then I did go ahead and pick up this film, Igby Goes Down. I do believe this was actually a Dollar Tree at one point, and I kept passing on it for some reason. And then, I don't know, not too long ago, I kind of heard more talk on this film, and so I figured, you know, I'll go ahead and pick it up and check it out. So we got that one. And then last but not least, we got some Elvis, you guys, in this film, Spin Out. I'm pretty sure this does not have a Blu-ray. I know like a lot of his films don't have Blu-ray releases. I don't know why. But yeah, so I went ahead and got this one because I think the only other Elvis film I have is that Kid Galahad. So wanted to have some more Elvis in the collection. So those are all my pickups, you guys. I was seriously up in the library for like 2 hours going through everything. They had like 2 fixtures that were like double-sided, and they were kind of divided into like 4 sections. And so like 4 of the sections was Blu-rays, and the remaining 12 sections were like DVDs and stuff. So yeah, it was like movie heaven up in there, you guys. But I had a good time looking through everything, and I will definitely be hitting up the sale in spring. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my pickups. I know that I'm pretty stoked with everything that I found. Thank you so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!